How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video, and right in front of me is Mammy's potential next car. Please don't unsubscribe when you guys see it. Ta-da! Okay, you guys have seen this car before if you guys have been a viewer for some time now. This is my buddy Eric's Model 3 Performance, and he's actually selling it. He has some goodies on it, and then he has some goodies that he hasn't installed yet. So if we pick this up, it would be kind of a dope build. I shouldn't say we, once again. If Mammy picks this up, it could be kind of a dope build. He has a lot of really expensive parts at his house that he hasn't had time to put on because, well, he bought an Aston Martin. He already has an R8. He has a 570, and he just got a Range Rover and like pimped it out. He's got a lot of cool stuff. That being said, in this video, I think I will convince you that this is a better vehicle for Mammy than her Mustang, according to what she's looking for. Let me also start out and say this wasn't her idea. So she might not go for this, but I'm trying to convince her because this car's low-key really fun. So like I already said, this is a Model 3 Performance. What that means is it's the dual motor model. You have front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, and it's fast as shit. It's not the Plaid, but it's still pretty quick, and we'll actually go for a spin here in a minute. Already on it, Eric has a carbon fiber hood, which is real carbon fiber, and then he has a carbon fiber little lip on the rear. Once again, also real carbon fiber. Some parts that he has at home, he has a full set of coilovers, he has a nice set of wheels, very expensive set. He has a full big brake kit front and rear, and then he has like camber arms and some other stuff. So he's probably got over $25,000 in parts, maybe even over $30,000 in parts at home that he's willing to sell us for a really cheap price. And I think it might make this one of the only cool Teslas out there. Now I need to get this off my chest really quick. I like this car. Would I get rid of any of my cars for any Tesla ever? No. But in addition to my other vehicles, it's not that bad. It's a pretty cool car. There is a lot of stuff that I think is gimmicky. Like I don't like how the key is literally like a credit card. If I pull it out of my wallet here, this is kind of gimmicky. I know you can set your phone up to work as this, but we don't know if she's gonna buy it, so we haven't done any of that. But you unlock the car by doing that. I think it would be nicer to just walk up to the car and climb in, and there is a feature that you could set up for that, but I feel like it should just automatically detect this and then just open up. To turn on the car, there is obviously no key. It's just this. So you just put this right here and then the car turns on. So the car is now on, and I mean, yeah, it's pretty minimalistic in here to say the least. Eric did add some carbon fiber in here. Some nice dry carbon fiber. It looks really luxurious and it really matches the interior. Definitely a lot better than the wood interior. It doesn't look like a kitchen sink or a kitchen counter in here anymore. But yeah, this is it. You get 2 buttons and a screen and a couple stalks. I think the Ocean Gate Craft had more buttons than this in their controller. But yeah, through this screen you can do a lot of stuff. You can change the drive modes and stuff. You can look at your autopilot and charging settings, locks, display. This, I mean, it's an iPad. It's pretty much an iPad on wheels. And again, a lot of people don't like that, and that's one of the reasons why I wouldn't get rid of any of my other vehicles. But once again, in addition to the other vehicles, or as a daily for Mammy, it's not that bad of a vehicle. The interior is sleek and is rather nice. We'll do a quick quality test in here really quick. So we'll just I mean, it's really not all that bad. I'm not going to press on that, but even that's pretty sturdy, or really sturdy, I should say. And unlike most screens in vehicles, this one never gets hot. In my GMC and in Mammy's Mustang, the screen gets like really hot. But yeah, it's not bad in here, I would say. You also have like this panoramic roof, which is, it's whatever. It's like so dark that like, yeah, you could see through it, but like so what? I don't think there's a way to adjust the darkness level, so at night it's pretty much just a roof. The front trunk area is laughably small. Like at that point, I really just wouldn't have even put anything in there. Like, I guess, I don't know what you would really put in here, but you could fit like 2 backpacks and that's it. And as for the exterior, I mean, styling wise, in my opinion, it looks like a fish. I don't think that these are the most elegant or sexy vehicles out there. Some people really do like that Tesla look, and I do think it's a decent looking car, especially compared to the other vehicles that she's looking at. But if it was just a little bit sleeker, I would like it. It almost looks like the Model Y, just lowered. So if you guys haven't seen the video where I announced that she's probably getting rid of the Mustang, I truly thought she was going to get rid of it that day, but last minute she was like, I might just keep it after all. One of the things that she was really looking for was a vehicle that was able to just save her some money, and nothing quite saves you money like an electric vehicle. And I'll talk about that more later when we go on a drive. I'll break down actual numbers for you. Compared to a Prius and compared to a Mustang, this vehicle would save her money. Also, this vehicle, since we're buying it potentially off of a buddy, he is willing to sell it to us at pretty much the same price as a base model Prius. So she would be getting it for a really good price. But other than that, she's looking for a vehicle that, again, she can daily drive every day comfortably. It's pretty nice on the inside, saves her money. She doesn't care about sport or performance. That's why she was looking at the Prius. She was just like, I want something that I can drive every day comfortably and not give a shit about. I feel like she could do that in this and still have some fun. So let me strap on the GoPro and let me show you guys just how fun this particular vehicle is. All right, for once we're not starting in the same area, so I'm sure you guys will appreciate that. But let me just start out by saying I would never get rid of any of my cars for a Tesla. Let me just say that. However, as a daily or just like something different, yeah, this is pretty fun. I mean, I shouldn't even say pretty fun. It's really fun. This is a really fun car. Now, it is the performance model, therefore it has performance, but I mean, any EV I climb into, like the Chevy Bolt I bought my mom, even that is like a fun vehicle just because of the instant torque and the responsiveness. And I mean, you could do like peel outs in it and stuff. It's fun. This is on a whole different level though. When we talk about something to daily drive, something that, you know, I would prefer to daily drive, as much as, you know, every 16-year-old out there says, I daily drive 1,000 horsepower car. Yeah, it's not feasible. I have a 1,000 horsepower car. I would not daily drive that. I even have spoken with Quiet, the owner of Quiet, Really Slow, and he even agrees. He's like, dude, anything above like 600 to 700 horsepower is just, it's unbearable to just, you know, commute with. So this is a great alternative in my opinion, because you still have that like speed factor. No, it's not going to gap any of my cars, but I mean, it is quick. I'll show you guys in a second. Are these guys going to go? Okay. Here, I'll actually just give it a little bit of beans right now, I guess. Just watch this. Oh my God. God, just like that, we're at 60. Holy shit. I smacked my head in the headrest. And of course, if we were in a gas vehicle, it could do similar things, but it's just a different feeling, guys. So yeah, when we go and we're talking about this, let's talk about it on a very basic level, because some people, again, they feel like when anybody says anything nice about a Tesla, they're automatically talking down about a gas-powered engine or whatever. I don't think that's the case. You can enjoy something because it's fast and it just be that. Like, that's the reason. Like, if you guys just read a brochure and the brochure says 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds, or, you know, let's take the Tesla Roadster, for example. It's not out, but 0 to 60 in 1.6 or 1.9, whatever it is, something ridiculous. If you take that and you take two-door sports car, 0 to 60, 1.6, you guys would be blown away. The fact, though, that it's electric is what automatically turns people off. I just like going fast. I like that thrill, that push, you know? That's why I ride my motorcycle a lot. It's just a fun vehicle to go fast on. Same with this. And a lot of people say, oh, well, once a Tesla's at 60, it falls on its face. Not really. Not really. I do think it will once we get over like 100, but we're still carrying speed. You're not gonna feel it pushing you into the seat, but you're still going fast. Like yesterday on the way home, I was just showing Alma and her sister the car a little bit. Oh, here we go. Protective braking right there. We were showing Alma's sister the car, and there were like a couple 600s or something on the freeway, like playing around. Now they were probably beat old, you know, early 2000 600s, but they were playing around. And I pulled up on them, and we took off, and I still lost, but I was literally like on the back of their tail. So it has the speed, but yeah, once we get up over like 100 and something, they just keep moving. One thing that's really cool is just the self-driving mode. That's something that's like new to California, and it is really trippy, and just it feels really weird. Like they still want you to keep your hands on the wheel, and they'll even quiz you every once in a while. And I'm not necessarily. Why is it going around? Oh, changing lanes out of passing lane. See, so it tries to make the vehicle, I guess, positioned better for whatever circumstances. But it is weird. Like it changed lanes right there. It gave me the explanation why, but. I mean, fuck, nobody else in California really gets out of the passing lane. See, so right there it wants me to apply some slight turning force. I wouldn't necessarily use this feature all too much, and I don't think Alma would either. The car's just kind of fun to drive on its own, and this is kind of like a gimmick because it's not fully autonomous self-driving. Like, you still got to apply force and stuff, and you still, every once in a while, kind of have to correct it. So I'm not going to sit here and glaze this because, I see it kind of as a gimmick. It's a cool gimmick. Like I'm sitting here, it's doing 70 and my legs are crossed and my hands are right here. Like that is cool. But at the same time, it's kind of just a gimmick. It helps park though, that's cool, but a lot of cars can do that. There's some Chevys that park themselves. So it's not the coolest thing in the world. Anyways, I'm gonna get it out of this because nobody wants to see a car drive itself. It's just a fun car. And I think if we look at Alma's scenario, compared to other cars that she's thinking about getting, the new Prius, it's a good car, I would say, but it's a CVT Prius. The new Sonata, a little bit better in my opinion than the Prius. I think it looks a little more aggressive, which is cool. It's bigger. Damn, swimming in the Civic. It's bigger. It's got an actual 6-speed automatic instead of a CVT. It's still hybrid, still gets full or good MPG. I think that one's a little bit better than the Prius, I would admit that. And then like the new Accord, once again another CVT hybrid, which is just pretty, it's subpar. That's what that is. This is dog shit. This is subpar. This, yes, it is an electric vehicle. Yes, you have to go charge it. Would it be the end of the world for her once a week on her lunch to go plug it in for 20 minutes? I don't think so. A lot of people, and even just having conversations with my brothers, they thought it was like a hassle to charge these, and it was super expensive, and you pay the same amount on gas as you do on charge. It's just simply not the case. We've had it now for a few days, and we plugged it in, and for 200 miles, it costed her about $23, around that. That's pretty good. Is it as good as like a hybrid? I would say it's about the same as a Prius. Max effort, 50 miles per gallon. We're talking 4 gallons of gas. 4 times $5 a gallon. That's $20. So again, I would say it's about the same as the Prius on that aspect, but the Prius can't smash the gas and go fast. The Prius can't drive itself. And nobody's gonna sit here and be like, oh my God, you got a Prius, that's so sick. Nobody's gonna say that. There are people that really do overhype Teslas, and that's a whole different story, but yeah, nobody's gonna really be clapping their hands at a Prius. So there's that. As for this compared to like a Mustang, well, now we're talking huge gas savings. Damn, everybody's just like late to work or something. Huge gas savings. A Mustang to get 200 miles, if you are really fuel efficient, you could probably get 20 miles per gallon. That's 10 gallons of gas. 5 times 10 is 50. And that's if premium's only $5. Typically premium is $5.40 in California, so we'll be kind and just say $5. $5 for 10 gallons, 50 bucks. This costed $20 for the same, and it would probably beat a normal 10-speed NA Mustang from a lot of scenarios. Again, top end, I don't think so, but day-to-day driving city streets and just going through lights, I mean, like, you know, just like this, like boom. Oh my god. It just goes. It just goes. Let's put it in track mode. You wanna know why? Because why the fuck not? Why would we not put it in track mode? I don't think Teslas are for everyone. Like I said, I would not sell any of my cars and go out and buy a Tesla. Not on my agenda. I have a feeling people are going to construe this like I'm a hardcore Tesla guy. I'm not. I just enjoy cars in general, and being around gas vehicles all my life, and, you know, building gas vehicles, and especially not having like great traction with fast cars. This is pretty neat. So I'm gonna pull over really quick. I'm gonna put it in track mode. It's cool because when you go into track mode, like you hear a bunch of fans kick on and shit. It's pretty sick. There's like a finish line you can put. I don't know. There's some weird shit you could do. Let's double check which track mode we're actually in. So we're in the race preset. There's a drift preset, and there's a daily preset. The daily preset, I guess you can just adjust some of like the features yourself. We're gonna go race preset. What this does is handling is 50-50, so front and back is gonna put down the power. Stability assist is 0, so that's all you. And regenerative braking is on 100. I have a feeling they did this for 2 reasons. One, I have a feeling they did this to save your brakes, which makes the most power. If you have regenerative brakes, your brakes are not going to heat up as fast. So that's great. Number 2, obviously to save power. So let's go ahead and do this really quick. I mean, should we just gun it? Should we gun it from a standstill? Yeah, we will actually. Let me pull over again. I don't know if there's like a correct way to launch it, because I've had times where you launch it and it's balls to the wall, and then I've had times where it's like really lackluster. Let's see. Oh, see, that's lackluster, and now it's fast. Oh my god. It's so much faster. I shouldn't say so much faster, but it does seem more generously fast in track mode, which in my opinion makes sense. It could be placebo though, but it is a trippy feeling when you feel your face fat just get pushed to the back of your head. Like, I probably look 10 years younger because I'm giving myself G-force Botox, or I look 10 years older. I'm not sure. Whenever we see those airplane videos and they have crazy G-forces in their face, they look pretty old. I want to do like another like low speed one. The low speed ones are just the most fun because it just picks up so much speed so fast. Let me wait till I'm past this street, just in case there's like a little moto cop right here or something. Okay, so let's see. There's no one behind us, empty road. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, it's fast. I just enjoy that. I don't care if it's gas or electric. A gas-powered vehicle doesn't give instant response and instant power delivery like that. And it has its own charm. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, 2 different eggs in the same basket. Maybe 2 different baskets, depending on who you are. It's just fun. There's no doubt about it. It's just fun. I think one of the coolest things that people don't understand and kind of hate on, a lot of people see it as a downside. It's low-key kind of a benefit. Dude, it makes no noise. Like, I'm doing this in the middle of the morning, and people are going to school and work and stuff. I mean, people are probably already at school and work. It's 9 a.m. But I'm not making noise. I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm burning the spot. Like, I could go up and down the street probably all day and nobody would bat an eye. It's just such a low-key kind of, how would I describe it? I don't know. I think that Tesla guy's doing a pull right there too. He's kind of eating right there. I don't know. It's low key though. It also chimes when the light's green, so that's cool if you're not paying attention like I wasn't right there. Yeah. Do I think Teslas look the coolest? No, I don't. They don't look cool at all. The new Model 3 looks better. It looks a little bit more aggressive, but they look like fishes to me. Like, they don't look sexy. It's a decent looking car. I think it looks just as good as the new Prius. But, you know, it's not winning me over in looks. But that instant torque is just... Jesus. If you guys ever have the opportunity, even if you're a hater, a Tesla hater, go drive a Model 3 Performance or a Plaid. A Plaid would be even more nuts. I wish Mammy had Plaid money. That would be very cool. But this will do. Does it show? Oh, it does show the G's. Yeah, so you guys can literally see. Is there a way to close this? I don't know. Oh, there we go. We're literally pulling 1 G just about. 0.9 is our max right now. We're pretty much pulling a G in acceleration. None of my cars do that. I don't even think my Mustang does a G because it doesn't feel like that. If I had maybe good suspension in the rear and some nicer tires or something and I really got it to squat in second, yeah, maybe it would pull a G, but it doesn't pull a G. It doesn't seem to. So let's check the G chart again. Ooh. Oh, that's a G right there, no doubt. Dude, yeah, look at that, 1 G. Maxed out 1 G. That's crazy. That means if I stuck my phone to the seat, it would stay. I would love to do that, but I don't think I'd be able to film it. But that's what that means. 1 Earth gravity. That's crazy. I don't know. There's some people you won't be able to convince, and I don't really care. Because I don't buy cars for other people, and this isn't even my car. This might be Mammy's car, and then once again, I'm not buying it. So that's all up to her. She's still on the fence. She still technically has the Mustang. She hasn't gotten rid of it yet. She wanted to really make sure that she was sure of her choice. So she might keep the Mustang. But she is looking for something more fuel efficient. She is looking for something that she can comfortably daily drive. She's looking for something that is maybe still a little fun. I know she's not really saying it. She's saying that she'd be okay with the Prius, but she got bored of her Honda Accord within 6 months. So I'm just not buying that. So yeah, I think when you look at that situation, this car really makes sense for her. Anyways, let me know your guys' thoughts down below. I like it. It's okay if you don't, but let me know your thoughts down below. Anyways, subscribe, and until next video, peace. Oh, there's a new Prius right there. Yeah, it looks all right. Again, it's not a bad good-looking car. If that car was all-wheel drive and had 400 horsepower, yeah, I'd go for that. But it doesn't. All right, deuces.